So, you've conquered all the divine beasts, you have the Master Sword, and you're thinking about fighting the final boss. Well, you shouldn't yet. There's a few things you'll want to do first. This is the top 5 things you should do before fighting the final boss. Okay, so the very first thing you'll want to do is get Stasis Plus. The way you get this is you go to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. You'll want to talk to Pura and she'll say she can upgrade your runes. You'll want to use ancient parts such as screws, gears, core, shafts, anything that you get from a guardian. Once you get Stasis Plus, it will become your most used rune. When you have Stasis Plus, you can freeze enemies and bosses. Not only is this super useful if you, say, need to heal or make a quick getaway, but it also makes it so that you can do quite a bit of damage to, that boss or enemy, and it can't do anything to you. So it's a really nice thing to have. Really, really nice. Okay, so the second thing you'll want to get is Ancient Gear. You're going to want to use the Master Sword to kill Guardians. Once you have the Master Sword, you can obliterate Guardians. You'll get lots of materials, and you're going to need those materials for ancient armor and weapons. So now that you've gone to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, right up here, you'll find a computer, and you can talk to this computer and see all the recipes. You'll want to craft all this because the armor gives you a significant damage resistance to Guardians, and the weapons do extra damage to Guardians. The third thing you'll really need to do before you take on the final boss is master parrying and dodging. This is absolutely necessary. The final boss is nearly impossible if you have not mastered parrying and dodging. Parrying is whenever there's a projectile coming towards you, you can pull out your shield and hit A. If you time it just right, you can deflect the projectile back at the enemy. You can literally kill Guardians in one hit using this. And dodging is when an enemy is attacking you and you dodge at just the right moment, time will slow down and you're able to start just DPSing whatever you're targeting. The fourth thing you'll really want to do is kill some Lionels. These guys are tough. They might be harder than the actual final boss itself, but that's good because fighting Lionels will get you prepared and trained for anything. You also want to learn the fighting patterns of Lionels because there totally isn't 2 Lionels in the final dungeon. The last thing you'll really want to do is upgrade your armor. The way you do this is you want to find all 4 Great Fairy Shrines hidden around Hyrule. Each one you find will increase the amount you can upgrade your gear. You'll need a lot of materials, but it's worth it. You can level up your armor, it'll increase the defense, give you special buffs. It's really good. I highly suggest doing it. So those are the top 5 things you'll want to do before taking on the final boss. Like I said, some of them are necessary, some of them you will highly want to do. There are a few other things that you can do, such as finding all the memories for a secret ending, find all the dragon shrines because you can get all kinds of cool loot and materials from them. You'll want to cook really high tier food because when you take a heavy hit, you're going to want some food to heal up real fast. You'll also want a really good horse. I suggest heading to this area on the map and looking for horses. It's really helpful when you have a horse that goes really fast, has lots of stamina, and doesn't die in one hit. Trust me on this. You want a good horse. Another thing you'll really want to do is explore the world. Find everything you can find. Get as much gear as you can. You want to be prepared for the final boss. The last optional thing I suggest doing is doing the shrines. You don't need to do all of them, just get at least 15 hearts. So now hopefully you're ready to take on the final boss. I wish you luck. Hope you don't die. This one's a doozy. See you in the next video. Like and subscribe if this was helpful, and peace out.